Alright, what's up guys, Chauncey here. Today is Thursday the 14th. So far I took one pre-market trade where I got stopped out pretty quick. So I'm down 200 so far on the day. So I'm going to take one more trade here on stream to see. So if I get stopped out again, I'll definitely be done for the day. And then depending on if I hit my profit and how the market's looking, I will continue trading. But definitely one more stop out and I'll be done. So yesterday we saw the highest inflation so far, but we have to take into account that the drop in oil that's been happening wasn't calculated in that CPI data. So our next CPI could definitely be a lot lower. I'll pull over my screen. So last stream I showed you guys this screen that I look at. So basically looking at oil, which is over here. You see it's all the way down at 93, and I talked about on Monday when I was streaming about 98 being a key level, so we're holding below that, and now 93.50 is kind of where we're ranging around. It's another fib level I have, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So I think that's like the next key level. We could get a strong bounce off of there and go back up and test that 98 level, or go down to test 90 and possibly 85. So the rest of the market kind of getting a bounce right now. This morning we had jobless claims, and I think that was another recent high in jobless claims that we had, and then we had PPI, I'm pretty sure. So gonna wait and see what the market does at the open. I marked some levels over here that I'm looking at. Prior day value area low from yesterday. It's 38 level. I'll mark like right here another key level. So these are kind of the levels I'm playing, and then this is the low of the day right here, 37.42. So yeah, like I said, I'll just wait and see. I possibly want to see a strong move up at the open and then try to play a reversal since we're down red on the day right now. Cumulative delta is kind of bouncing, but we're still in negative territory on that. So yeah, I just want to see where the top 5 open, what the market internals are saying, and then I want to see the Dow and the NASDAQ moving together with the S&P. So yeah, we got about 9 minutes until the open, so I'm just gonna wait patiently and see. Debating on playing this reversal depending if we look weak at this level, because I think if we hold below this level we'll definitely see a low of the day, but I just don't really want to play it before the market opens because we can see a strong bounce at the open. So it's just something I'm debating right now. But depending on how we look, cumulative delta is still getting stronger, so might just wait it out and try to catch a move a little bit after the open. So Yeah, there we go. We keep bouncing around this 37.52 level, so like I said, hopefully when the market opens we see a strong move up. And then I would possibly look to short unless we make a very strong move up and go green on the day. But I'd probably want to go try to short around this 37.69 area, or even up in this 37.82 to 37.90. But looks like we keep going to test this level, and I don't know, I might just risk it and take the trade. Maybe I'll take some micros. But if we continue bouncing, I'll just wait. Yep, there we go. The cumulative delta is still getting stronger, but it's definitely getting weaker though. VIX is bouncing a little bit off 28. I'm gonna take some micros at this level. Do like 4. Mark it on here. Still getting a bounce. So we're still bouncing off that level. Cumulative delta is kind of getting weaker. So if we see a strong drop in that and a break below this level, I'll probably go short. I really just don't want to go short, at least with a full contract right at the open, just in case we see a bounce up into this 37.70 or even up here to these levels. So, or we could also see a strong move down right at the open, so we'll just have to wait and see. I guess I want to see what the top 5 are doing as well. Apple's sitting at about 144 right now. Tesla at 704. So we got oil broke below that 93.50 all the way down at 92.50 now. Strong drop in oil. Then there's been a big conversation about the euro and the dollar, which the euro is worth less than $1 right now. It's the first time in about, I think it's like 20 years. So yeah, that's something, as far as like a global recession, that's a big deal. Which we think, or a lot of people think, Europe is going to experience a much worse recession than the U.S., but the U.S. is definitely going to hit. What's up, QW? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but good morning. How you doing? So we got 45 seconds to the open. Might take that break below 37.52 with some micros. Took 3 micros. Possibly go down and break the low of the day. Alright, well, I just got stopped out on that. Strong move in cumulative delta. Strong pop up. And let me know if I said your name right too. I think it's QW. I can't really tell what that symbol is, but let me know what I can call you in chat. So right now we're seeing a strong move up in the top 5. This level's still holding right now, so cumulative delta getting a little bit stronger, kind of chopping. I'm gonna take this short. Damn. Well, I got filled on that pretty quick. Tried to move it down. Alright, so I got stopped out on that. Down 187. Oh, no, it was at 197. 197, so getting choppy around this level. I do think we... Oh, there we go. Alright, so we saw a strong move down, getting near that low of the day, kind of bounced right off of it. NASDAQ kind of bouncing, top 5 kind of bouncing, Apple looking weaker. I think we definitely see a break of it. I might go 2 contracts and just go for a quicker scalp and then be done after this trade, whether we win or lose. So there's the break of the low of the day. Secure more profits. There we go. Kind of saw a strong move down. Took 2 contracts just because I was feeling confident. We were looking a lot weaker in all 3 indices and the top 5. So yeah, I kept moving down my profit target, securing more profit, and it's also moving my stop. So yep, finish up 802 for the day. After starting off minus 200, it built back stronger. I was feeling confident we were going to continue moving down, like I talked about at the beginning. So it's really just about trusting your instincts, trusting what you see in the charts. It's not really just about the charts, but you see. I use cumulative delta to kind of see. Basically, cumulative delta shows the delta is the change, or the difference, I should say, between the bid and the ask. So a more negative delta means there's more aggressive sellers, hitting it at market price. And then strong cumulative delta means it's more aggressive buyers. So we see VIX making new highs of the day. NASDAQ and the Dow are making new lows. Top 5 are making new lows. We got the 10-year Treasury at 3% moving up. And we got the dollar making a strong move up as well, up at 109. So a lot of weakness. I think we can definitely continue seeing more downside. But I'm definitely going to call it a day. I'll leave the stream on for a couple more minutes. Feel free to chat any questions you might have. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have anything you want me to go over, any questions you might have. I'll just be in the background watching for now. So this is kind of a divergence we're seeing. We see cumulative delta kind of making higher lows, and we got actual price action making lower lows. So it's a little bit of a divergence. So you want to see which way, which means kind of buyers are getting a little bit more aggressive here, but the price action never lies. So we could see another move down and cumulative delta catch up, or we could still see another move down, but buyers still stepping in and price go higher. So kind of just those are the kind of things I look at with cumulative delta. But we see VIX making new highs, NASDAQ and Dow still making new lows. But Apple's making a strong bounce along with the other top 5, so that could be a tell. And a small bounce in the S&P soon, but don't plan on taking that. Still hitting new lows. Top 5 altogether are starting to make new lows, but Apple's getting a kind of a strong bounce right now, so something to watch out for. Still see cumulative delta getting higher, but we see price action, still dropping down. Yep, buyers are stepping in. Let's see who wins in that here. Alright, so probably after this next 15-minute candle, I'll probably call the stream. Just because I gotta hit the gym and I gotta work later, so don't have much time to continue streaming, and I'm already done for the day. Let's see, oil. Damn, oil's making a strong move down. Oil's at 91, and we were just talking about before the market opened about that 93.50 level. So we see a strong move down from that, bounced off 90 as we talked about. So if we hold below 90, next level I would have is 85 to 76, possibly be the next level. So with oil dropping, even though the Russian invasion and all that, that's kind of what made oil spike, along with just overall inflation at the beginning of the summer. Actually way before the summer, a couple months ago, beginning of the year more so. That's what really had inflation high. So with yesterday's reading being the highest so far, that didn't take into account the drop in oil. So our next inflation reading could be a sign that inflation's slowing down as far as like gas prices, because that was one of the biggest parts of inflation was the gas. So oil dropping also shows weakness in the economy and like recession fears. So we also have the yield curve still inverted. Depending on how long you've been watching me, I talked about that months ago, about when it first inverted. I'll pull up the yield curve for you guys. So basically when the yield curve inverts, it's a sign that a recession is somewhat coming soon. So I'll pull it over here. So basically in these gray boxes are just every time each recession. So this black line, basically whenever the black line or the price goes below the black line, and this is basically just the 10-year minus the 2-year treasury yields. So that means when the 2-year treasury becomes higher than the 10-year, that's when it inverts. And so every time you see the price goes below 0, you see a recession is hit anywhere from like 6 to 18 months after. So right now we're below that line, so anywhere from that time period, 6 to 18 months, maybe even like 24 months, we could see recession year. You see lots of tech jobs laying off workers, saying they're slowing down hirings, things like that. So those are all recession signs. So yeah, that's something definitely to keep in mind, um, as far as like your personal finance, job security, things like that. Just make sure you're ready for any type of recession, any event that could come. Yeah, so that's inverted again. And we got oil at $90. So I believe I just saw a notification too that this is the lowest price oil has been since before the Russian invasion. So, and you see I was talking about as well, we saw cumulative delta making higher lows, making an upwards trend, while we were still making a downwards trend in the S&P. Now we're seeing strong moves, basically reading off this cumulative delta. So that's kind of why I like this, because you see divergences, and that kind of just gives you a little hint of what the order flow is doing in the background as far as aggressive buyers or aggressive sellers. So if you don't really see cumulative delta making new lows while the S&P is making new lows, or vice versa, that's kind of a hint that, you know, sellers are kind of slowing down or buyers are slowing down. So that's kind of how I use it. Got the new 15-minute candle opening. So I was also talking about Apple making a strong bounce before, even while I was talking about the cumulative delta, and that's Apple is really leading the way as far as the S&P right now bouncing. So I think I'm going to call it a stream though. Like I said, comment any questions, DM me any questions on Twitter, Instagram. All my links are in the description. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Like this video. Go check out all my other live streams and videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. QW, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but thank you for tuning in. Let me know how to say your name. Give me a name I can call you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good one.